Hi everyone. So in this video, I would like to share the build is Thea2 Berserker Blade, but not the Regis Fire. Okay. Berserker Blade in Thea2 is a beast in this season. It can do the POB5 very fast. So for me, I can do POB5 within 1 minute now. And overall, the build is very fast in my opinion, very good in damage, but not really good in the defenses. So how about the budget? I'm highly suggest you guys to do this build with more than 2,000, even 3,000 FE. It's expensive, but it's worth it. It's so broken in this season. Okay. So what you need to focus on about this build, I would like to share very detail about, and for example, the gears, and also I'm sharing with you guys about the suggestions on playing this build, and also some problem maybe you will face when you play this build. So this video may be longer than the 20 minutes. But if you really want to play this build, make sure you watch the full video, because that will be very helpful for you playing this build. So first, let's talk about the gears. Actually, I try to use a kind of lot of the crafting gears, like the helmet, body armor, the boots, the belt. Actually, there are lots of people that are not using the crafting boots, and also not to use the crafting body armor. And I will explain why I would like to craft by myself. And the helmet, I buy this base +1 skill, melee skill levels, T1 elemental damage. And actually what you need to find is the resistance, because this build is lacking a lot of the resistance. And prefix, try to get the damage, that's it. You don't need to find something like the lives. It's not it's meaningless. So for the belts, the most important mod is the additional damage taken without minus, okay, at the low mana. And then resistance, that's it. And +1 additional stack of agility blessings. It depends on how many agility blessings that you have. If you get 20 agility blessings, maybe you can try to remove this mod, okay? But at least you need to get the 20 blessings on the build. And so why I would like to craft the body armor by myself, but not use the unique body armor like the Crimson King or even other very cheap unique body armor, is first, I don't have that much FE to buy the Crimson King. I know the Crimson King is so damn powerful, but I don't have that much FE. Okay, I spent a lot of the FE on this build. And yeah, my endgame version will be a Crimson King, and but now I'm using the body armor. What I'm looking for on the armor is explode, life regen, and the resistance. And I will explain why I need the regen per sec, regens life per second later on. Yep. So it's both very important in the mapping. That is very smooth for you in the maps. And the boost, I try to get tons of damage, like physical damage as the fire damage. I think that is so damn powerful. And then T1 elemental damage, and then surfaces just get some resistance. So make sure I got more than 75 for my elemental resistance, okay? But if I happen to use the self-craft boost, I will get a lot of problem in my resistance. So I try to use this boost, try to craft by myself. It's hard, but it's also possible. You can use the unique body armor. You can use the unique boost. It's fine. It depends on on yourself. Yeah. So let's talk about the reason why I would like to get kind of lot in my life regen per second, right? You can see here I got about 600 life regen per second. Why? Because this amulet. When I use the attack skill, it will consume my current lives 3%. So what does it mean? If I use the Berserker Blade, my lives will consume a lot because our attack speed is so high. So the life, if you don't have the good enough in a life regen per second, what is this build look like? Yes, when you use the attack skill, you only get 1 life, and then when you do the mapping, you will get 1 shot. That means you will get 0 defenses. Okay, so before you have the Crimson King, make sure you have good enough life regen per second. So I know that maybe some of the people, they would like to follow my gears, and then maybe they will comment and ask me about why my lives always gets very low, like the 1 HP, 2 HP, and cannot regen to the full life. And if I'm not going to reply on these questions, okay? So again, life regen per second is so damn powerful. It's so important on this build before you get the Crimson King. That's it. And other things will be just try to get more blessings, right? Tendency blessings plus 2, and here try to get something good mod like additional attack speed, crit rating, the crit chance, don't get the minus, okay? And then all of those blessings just about tendency blessings, agility blessings, but not try to find the focus blessings. Focus blessing cannot to convert to agility blessings on the build, so pay attention on that. And so let's talk about the regional choice on your build in the unique items. So the weapon, maybe all of you guys know that you can use the Fire Lost Sin. It's very cheap, also very good when you playing this build in the early time. But I'm highly suggest you guys to at least get one of this one. Night, I don't know how to spell it, but at least you need to get one of these. It's very expensive, right? But it's worth that. Because it will give you a lot of damage based on the crit chance and the crit damage. Because this build is lacking a lot of the crit chance and the crit damage if you're not using this weapon. Okay, and but the crit chance and the crit damage will be the very good way for us to increase the damage. So that's it. So how about the body armor? Actually, the body armor, you can use this one, right? Lives, resistance, area damage, skill weights of this mod is good for our build, but it's not that good enough, I think. But at least that is very cheap. It's about 2 FE, 3 FE. Here I also have one more body armor I would like to share with you guys. Is this one, Dragon Breath armor. Why this one I'm highly suggest you to do when you're in low budget. I mean, for the early time or mid time when you play the build, because it gives you a lot of damage and also very tanky for your build. First, here he will give you more than 200% in fire damage, and also this mod is so damn powerful, I think, because the T1 mod in the elemental damage for crafting gears is only about 50%. So that means this mod more than 200% in the fire damage. That is equal to 4 times on T1 crafting gears about the elemental damage. Okay. Um, so why this body armor also very good in the defenses is this mod. It will convert 30% of the physical damage taken to the fire damage. Actually, our build is very not that good in the armor, right? So, if we can convert the physical damage taken to the fire damage, we can try to deal with the physical damage in the elemental resistance. That is a very good way, very good for us. So that will be very good in the defenses also. And the big problem about this body armor is you always if you receive the ignite damage, that will be a very big problem, right? But how can we fix this problem, or you can say solving this problem is try to get the immune to the ignite in the amulet, even in the ring is okay. So if we happen to use this amulet to get the immune ignite, we will drop the lives very fast. You can see 1 life now. But if we have this amulet with immune ignite, then will be the problem will be solved. Okay, you will not to get the ignite damage anymore, so you can play the build very smooth. 1 second. So yeah, that's it for about the gears. One more thing is what problem you will face when you play the build. First is the damage. So maybe you will say, oh, I'm still getting a problem in the damage. What can I do? First thing, make sure you get 20 agility blessings. Second, like before I said, at least you need to get one of this weapon. Okay, then you will get a kind of good enough damage to do all the content actually. Without the extremely high content. That's it. But if you actually want to get a higher damage in the build, the relic, the memories that you also need to pay attention on, right? Get the at least 2.4 additional damage, right? Even I got 2.5 for two pieces of that. That's what you need for the damage. Don't buy the below 2.4, is not that good. And also this one so damn powerful when you using 3 of that. Okay, it gives you a lot of the hero memory effect, and then your hero memory got a very good in the damage. That means you will got a lot of damage by the relic, by the memories. Even is selling very oh my god, what? Huh? 500? What? 700? Yeah, but only 2 slots. Depend on yourself. Not sure what problem is it. So basically it's selling for 2,900 FE for the good relic. Yeah, it's expensive but also important. I brought for the 1,900 FE, I remember. Yep. So how about the defenses? You may say, oh, it's always to get 1 shot. What can I do? First, you need to buy these amulets, right, to reduce the damage when you in a low life. Also you need to cap on all the resistance, and also you need to get the skill auto defenses, delay the pain, force shield. That's it. That's what you can do actually in mid-budget versions, or even you can say before you get the Crimson King. After you get the Crimson King, I think you get very tanky. I'm not very tanky, but kind of good in a defenses. You will not to get one shot by the enemies, but before you get the Crimson King, there will be a kind of big problem, not that big problem, but still a problem in the defenses, just like what I mentioned at first. Good damage, fast mapping, but not that good in defenses. That's it. So I'm not trying to share the skill link, talents tree, hero traits, the puzzles in here. All of these things I will just put it on the descriptions. I will share the POB link, and you can check on those things in the descriptions. So that's all about these videos, and hope you guys enjoy this build. And this build is very broken in this seasons, and if you have any question on this build, feel free to ask in a comment. That's it. Thank you guys, and see you guys in next video.